are in summer clothes, sand on skin, the sun that glows, your handwriting on the back. Keep this light when things go black. Didn't know I need it now, but memory knows just how. It brings me back to yellow days, where laughter warmed in quiet ways. Not about what we had to prove, just how we lived and dared to move. The world was big, our plans were wide, and light was something we supplied. I had lost that shade for years, traded bright for safer gears. But this smile, it came unplanned, with this photo in my hand. Sunlight's in more places now, not just sky, but even doubt. It brings me back to yellow days, where laughter warmed in quiet ways. Not about what we had to prove, just how we lived and dared to move. The world was big, our plans were wide, and light was something we supplied. I won't chase what can't be caught, but I'll remember what it taught. To open blinds, to wear the hue that once made every dream feel new. So here I stand in softer light, not past bound but holding tight to yellow days and what they meant, to every frame where joy was spent. If I forget, just let me see that photo brings the best of me back to yellow. Sunrise on the open dash, old map folded in my bag. Traded walls for wider skies, packed some hope, left the wide. Rear view holds the place I knew, but my next page feels brand new. I'm not running, just released, finding where my thoughts find peace. Anywhere light breaks the gray, that's where I'll go, that's where I'll stay. Even if the path feels long, I'll walk it, humming my own song. This heart was made to try again, to turn the corner, not pretend. Stopped for gas and bought a pen to write the life I've never been. No one waits, but that's okay, 'cause I've got sky to lead the way. Doubt still knocks but doesn't win. I've got quietness within. Anywhere light breaks the gray, that's where I'll go, that's where I'll stay. Even if the path feels long, I'll walk it, humming my own song. This heart was made to try again, to turn the corner, not pretend. I'm not the same, and that's my truth. The road forgives and grants you youth. Every town another star. I carry joy like hidden art. Anywhere light breaks the gray, I'll find the sun and not delay. And maybe I won't have it all, but I'll stand tall, I won't stop. This road is mine and so is now. I leave the fear I just allow.
Through the static, I hear your name. Not loud, just clear enough to stay. Frequent maze between the air. You're somewhere I can't see but care. Radio buzz and blinking lights. The night recalls our old delights. I lean in close just past the sound where only memories are found. You're breaking through out of the static like a truth I never had to panic. Faint but real across the line, still tuning into what was mine. Voices come and voices go, but yours is one I always know. The dial turns but pulls me back to one sweet line I still unpack. You said we're more than just one song, but never told me where you'd gone. I listen close through noise and hum, still hoping you'll be the next one. You're breaking through out of the static like a truth I never had to panic. Faint but real across the line, still tuning into what was mine. Voices come and voices go, but yours is one I always know. The air is thick but full of clues, of frequencies I still choose. I press rewind just to believe that love is something we receive. You're breaking through out of the static like stars aligned on nights so cinematic. Still faint but sure you're in the tone, and somehow I don't feel alone. Frequencies may blur and bend, but some things always find their end. Out of the static. She opens pages no one sees, ink fading like autumn leaves. She reads as if the world might stop, holding tears she won't let drop. Each line a weight she never knew, until it turned the sky more blue. The bench is cold, but she is still, as if by choice, as if by will. She's walking through those letters now. Every word a sacred vow. Her breath aligns with every line, like time forgot to draw the line. She's silent but the message stays in every word the writer plays. I watch her fold and hold it close, like love that never fully goes. She looks beyond the passing crowd, like hearing something never loud. And when she stands, the page is new, but keeps the part that once was you. She's walking through those letters now, every word a sacred vow. Her breath aligns with every line, like time forgot to draw the line. She's silent but the message stays in every word the writer plays. Maybe it's a story lost, maybe love came at a cost, but in her hands it finds a place to live within her quiet space. She's walking through those letters now, carrying what she can allow. Even if the end's not clear, the words remain always near. And I can see what words can do, they turn a stranger back to you. Colors come where shadows stood, turns out gray can lead to good. Pulled the shades and found the light, dust was dancing soft and bright. Put the kettle on the flame, quiet joy, no need for name. Used to wait for better days, now I paint them in my ways. There's color in my hands again, soft as blue and cherry red. Moments bloom on windowsills, heartbeats gently calm and still. It's not loud but it's so true. The world comes back in pastel hue, old tunes on a vinyl spin. Laughter lingers from within, frames with faces I still keep, even if the talk's asleep. Every scar now holds a smile, steps that brought me here worthwhile. There's color in my hands again, soft as blue and cherry red. Moments bloom on windowsills, heartbeats gently calm and still. It's not loud but it's so true. The world comes back in pastel hue. Just this light in perfect range. I am whole in quiet scenes, holding life in soft days carry through. Rain taps on the window glass, another hour gently passed. There's a chair I never use, kept for reasons I don't choose, and a cup that's never poured stays clean but feels adored. I don't wait but I prepare, like you could always reappear. I made room for two in everything, left some silence where you'd sing, kept the lights soft, let the books grow, filled the spaces you might know. I didn't beg but I believed you'd find the way back easily. Your sweater still lives on the hook, like a paused and half-read book. I whisper things you'll never hear, but somehow still feel you near. And even if the years take hold, I keep the room from growing cold. I made room for two in everything, left some silence where you'd sing, kept the lights soft, let the books grow, fill the spaces you might know. I didn't beg but I believed you'd find the way back easily. Maybe I move on in time, but hearts don't always draw a line. And even if you don't come through, I'm proud I made this space for two. I made room for two in everything, for ghosts, for hope, for quiet wings, and maybe love just lives in signs, in waiting chairs and crooked blinds. I never begged, I just knew this room would always wait for you. Two towns, same time, different lights, same sky.
I'll walk the hill we used to climb, clouds above, your laugh in mine. Still hear your coat, the zip, the sway, though miles have pulled you far away.
I trace my breath against the pain, your voice still rising with the rain. I light a lamp you used to dim, just to feel you here again. We're apart but looking high, to the same stretch of open sky.
You and I, we still align in the stars that draw a line. Even distance can't undo the constellations built from you. Hearts may wander, paths divide, but we're on the same side of the sky.
Your sweater lives inside my drawer. Some days I don't shut the door. Feels like you could walk right through, like morning knows it once held too.
I keep your cup upon the rack. Don't drink from it, just take it back. Tonight's we talked without a plan and built a world from just our hands.
We're apart, but here we try
to breathe beneath the same night sky.
You and I, we still align
in the stars that draw a line.
Even distance can't undo
the constellations built from you.
Hearts may wander, paths divide,
but we're on the same side of the sky.
Maybe time will bend again. Bring your voice around the bend. Till then I'll raise my eyes and see the sky you gave to me. You and I, we still align through seasons we both underline. No matter how the days go by,
we're still beneath the same blue high.
Hearts may ache and time may fly,
but we're on the same side of the sky. Your traffic lights blink red and green. I walk the lines you used to mean. The city hums, the world moves fast, but I still find you in the past. Not in pain, not quite regret. Just a song I can't forget. You left quietly like guys do, but every street still sings of you. I'm held by the hours we used to keep, by morning slow and laughter deep. Even though you're not around, your echo's part of this old town. I'm not stuck, I've learned to move, but you're a rhythm I still groove. I see your scarf in passing wind, a flicker where your smile had been. And maybe I just let it be, a page that lived and carried me. Some people pass, some people stay, in quiet ways that never fray. I'm held by the hours we used to keep, by morning slow and laughter deep. Even though you're not around, your echo's part of this old town. I'm not stuck, I've learned to move, but you're a rhythm I still groove. I won't rewind or chase you back, but you still play between the cracks of sidewalks where we once would stray, in coffee shops we lost our way. I'm held by the hours and I'm okay with how you faded into gray. Not every love has to stay bright, some just glow like evening light. I'm not broken, I just knew that part of me once danced with you. Found myself 3 blocks too far. Didn't mind, forgot the car. Sidewalk crack, but flowers bloom like tiny songs in alley rooms. Strangers nodding, kids still race. It's not my path, but it's my pace. Never planned to come this way, but something made me wanna stay. I'm the good kind of lost today, not running fast, just drifting gray. Where the signs don't point too loud, I find space without the crowd. And in the quiet corners tossed, I feel the good kind of lost. Shoelace untied, wind in sleeves, a moment's peace no one believes. There's no checklist for this joy, just open steps, no plans destroy. Every turn becomes a gift when you're not afraid to shift. I'm the good kind of lost today, not running fast, just drifting gray. Where the signs don't point too loud, I find space without the crowd. And in the quiet corners tossed, I feel the good kind of lost. Let the map rest in my coat. I'll trace stories people wrote in benches, bricks, and fading signs. There's meaning found in softer lines. I'm the good kind of lost today, not needing much, I float and stay. And maybe life won't draw it straight, but I'll take love and I'll take late. Wherever this small path is crossed, I'll be the good kind of lost. Front steps colder than they were, but I still wait, I still prefer. Your shoes sit where you left them last, keys untouched, the silence fast. Jacket still hangs by the door. It knows you're not here anymore, but some things stay, not 'cause they must, but 'cause they carry love and trust. So I keep the porch light on, every dusk till break of dawn. In case your heart finds ways to roam, there's always light to lead you home. I don't ask or beg or plead, just leave a glow in case you need. Mailbox full, I sort and keep little signs for when you leave. Your mug is warm from just one brew, I pour one more like we still do. Some habits come from holding tight to love that's more than just good night. So I keep the porch light on, every dusk till break His light to lead you home. I don't ask or beg or plead, just leave a glow in case you need. I don't know where you've gone, but hope is not the same as wrong. So every night without delay, I light the path, I clear the way. I'll keep the porch light on long after doubt has gone. And if someday you find your way, it'll feel just like yesterday. No need to knock or say you're near. The light means someone's always here. Past the cafe on 5th and Main, still smells like rain, still looks the same. The cracks in sidewalks spell my name. From younger feet that chase no fame. You used to sit and call me slow, but I just like to watch things grow. Some days felt like they were mine, some just borrowed, lost to time. These are steps I didn't count, moments small but they amount. Not the bold or loud display, just quiet turns that shape my way. And every breath I used to waste now feels like part of love and grace. I turned the corner, saw the tree where we carved a half-won dream. Still there, still half of you, still holding on to half the truth. I smile not out of pain, but for the fact it's not in vain. These are steps I didn't count, moments small but they amount. Not the bold or loud display, just quiet turns that shape my way. And every breath I used to waste now feels like part of love and grace. Not all paths are meant to stay, but they still walk you through the day. And if I never reach the end, at least I walked, at least I meant. These are steps I didn't count, but now they speak in full amount. The pause, the turn, the detour too, they bring me back to parts of you. And maybe what I thought I missed was just the gift inside all this.
You always talk in movie quotes,
And you leave crumbs in all my coats.
you hum off key but I don't mind.
You change your mind like changing time, and still we meet in steady ways. in mismatched mugs and every day.
You calm the noise, you clear the mess, you hold my doubts like tenderness. We're not perfect, that's no fuss, but everything's just better with us. You bring the storm, I bring the calm, and somehow we both feel like home. It's not flawless, but it's trust. Everything feels better with us. You leave the lights on when it's bright.
You sing in whispers late at night. We fight in poems, cry in tea, but you're the best of what's in me.
You slow me down when I race through.
You color gray with something true.
We're not perfect, that's no fuss, but everything's just better with us. You bring the storm, I bring the calm, and somehow we both feel like home. It's not flawless, but it's trust. Everything feels better with us. If I fall behind, you wait.
If I freeze, you thaw the gate.
We're a rhythm, not a rhyme, but we show up every time. We're not perfect, that's no fuss, but everything's just better with us. You bring the storm, I bring the calm, and somehow we both feel like home. It's not flawless, but it's trust. Everything feels better with us. Everything feels better with us.
It wasn't love, not quite goodbye. Just a moment we didn't try. You smiled like a question mark, hands in your coat at Union Park. We walked like maybe time would pause, afraid to name what never was. But the air knew what we meant, and every silence felt intense. We were almost, but not enough. More than strangers, less than love. A chapter we refused to write, but still remembered every night. I don't regret the words we missed. There's something sweet in what we kissed. Met again in different light. You had new shoes, I felt too right. We laughed like people who once knew how close they got and almost grew. Some stories end before they start, but still leave footprints on the heart. We were almost, but not enough. More than strangers, less than love. A chapter we refused to write, but still remembered every night. I don't regret the words we missed. There's something sweet in what we kissed. And maybe that's the kind that stays, the song you hum on quiet days. No fire, no flood, no open fight, just echoed steps and softer light. We were almost, and that's okay. Some lights just fade, gentler way. It wasn't loss, it wasn't win, just a place I've always been. We were almost and somehow true. I didn't love, but I knew you.
Steam rising off my cup. I breathe but don't speak up. You left your book here on the shelf. Mark the page, said keep it for myself. And every word still feels like you, though the chapters say we're through. Maybe I won't feel the pull of empty chairs, of tables full. Maybe this morning I'll start to feel light. Let go a little, hold on less tight. Even the sunlight seems to know it's time to warm what I don't show. Maybe this morning I'll be alright. There's still your mug in the second row, faded words from long ago. I could put it away today, or just let time tuck it away. Some things go without a sound, but leave their shape when they're not around. Maybe this morning I'll start to feel light. Let go a little, hold on less tight. Even the sunlight seems to know it's time to warm what I don't show. Maybe this morning I'll be alright. And if your shadow walks through the door, I won't ask for something more. Just a breath, a look, a space to know I stood here with grace. Maybe this morning I'll start to feel light. Trace new maps and softer lines. Even the silence starts to hum with the piece of what we've become. Maybe this morning I'll be alright. Street lights blink as night leans in. I sit where all our talks begin. Your coat still hangs where mine now lies, a quiet shape of long goodbyes. We had no crash, no sharp divide, just slowly faded with the tide. No one was wrong, no one was right. We drifted soft into the night, and I miss the way we filled the space with half-shared thoughts and warm embrace. We were never all or strong in the undone. You were never just a scene. You were everything in between. My phone still knows your name by heart, but we don't talk, we just restart. Sometimes I type and never send, old habits that refuse to end. Somewhere between love and gone, we lived a season that felt long. And I miss the way we filled the space with half-shared thoughts and warm embrace. We were never all or none, but something strong in the undone. You were never just a scene. You were everything in between. And if we met on some new day, would words come easy or drift away? Would we still know the things unsaid, or about a time that's moved ahead? I still miss the way we filled the space, not just the love, but how it stayed. We were never black and white, but lived in every shade of light. You weren't lost, you weren't seen. You were everything in between. Sunlight on the wooden floor, shoes untied by my front door. Ooh. The sky is soft with shades of gray, a quiet end to crowded day. I see your name in window glass, in moments I let thinking pass. And if I walked a little slow, it's just the weight of what I know. I try to hold the light before it fades, trace your voice in songs we played. You're in the air, you're in the breeze. You echo through these autumn leaves. It's not about the words we said, but how they linger in my head. The street lamps hum with steady glow. I check my phone just so you know. Ooh. The silence where replies don't come, but still I type like you're someone. And if I let the shadows stay, they're softer now, they feel okay. I try to hold the light before it fades, trace your voice in songs we played. You're in the air, you're in the breeze. You echo through these autumn leaves. It's not about the words we said, but how they linger in my head. Time won't stop, it never does, but it forgets the way we was. And in the space where light should fall, I find a version of us all. I try to hold the light before it fades, moments blurred but never erased. You're in the curve of every street, in every pair of moving feet. You taught me love, then walked away, but part of you still stays before it fades. Sunlight dancing on the sill, coffee warm, the air is still. I trace the steam upon the glass, like chasing echoes from the past. No one calls, no rush to be, just this moment, just this me. And every breath I didn't name finds its place inside this frame. Through the window of me, you'll see light and mystery, quiet dreams in quiet tone, softest truths I've ever known. Even silence starts to sing when I give it room to cling. I used to chase the louder crowd, to prove I mattered, to feel proud. But now the peace inside my chest whispers more than all the rest. Some days feel like paper thin, but love can start from deep within. Through the window of me, you'll see light and mystery, quiet dreams in quiet tone, softest truths I've ever known. Even silence starts to sing when I give it room to cling. Not every frame is full and neat. Some are smudged with bittersweet, but I don't hide the lines or stain. They're the maps that held my reins. Through the window of me, there's a girl who let things be. Not perfect, but finally free to breathe and bloom, and just to see that even if the view is small, it holds enough to show it all. Fold the dreams in colored notes, taped to walls with silent hopes. Each small star I made by hand held a wish I'd barely planned. Some were wild and some were true, but all of them were parts of you. Even if they fade or fall, they once lit up my bedroom wall. These paper stars still shine at night, not from fire but from the fight. Every crease a step I dared, every fold a time I cared. I may not know how far they go, but I believe, and that's enough to glow. There's a jar of dreams beside my pillow where my doubts reside, but I read them when it's tough, and somehow they still feel enough. to glow. Some might call them just pretend, but I've seen how they help me mend. In every torn and wrinkled sheet, there's proof I stood and didn't retreat. These paper stars still shine at night.